So a couple days ago, I received a comment on one of my tutorials. It happens to be the Silk Touch enchantment tutorial, which I recorded more than 2 years ago. Back then, I was still recording my tutorials in Bedrock Edition and occasionally using Java Edition if there were any differences. See, I already had like a full setup for my tutorials, so just kind of like a stage, you know? And so I just continued using that until I switched over completely to Java. And the comment on there was this: never say in Minecraft when you're in Bedrock Edition. So obviously this person is a Java player, and they pretty much dismissed the tutorial because it was recorded in Bedrock Edition. Now, the thing about Silk Touch is there's really no difference between Bedrock and Java Edition. Nothing. Whatever is in that video, recorded in Bedrock, applies to Java Edition as well. So there is no difference, as far as I could tell. So what is with people who seem to want to gatekeep? If you're playing Minecraft, it doesn't matter which version you're playing in. Java, Bedrock, who cares? Just enjoy it, right? I do these tutorials so that they will apply to every version. So if there are differences, I mention them. Sometimes I show them. And well, right now my Bedrock Edition is a little bit messed up, and I need to install the newer launcher. I'm still playing on the old Java launcher, which is one of the reasons why I haven't been playing or using Bedrock in a while. And I just completely messed it up. I was using a version switcher, which is no longer used or no longer updated. And I ended up pretty much losing all of my worlds. It deleted the original Bedrock Edition from the computer. So, yeah, fun stuff there. Anyways, I will get things fixed up so I can use both editions, because I would like to. It'd be fun to go back into my old worlds and, you know, look around. Maybe do some Instagram posts. But anyways, sometimes people have this arrogance about them, saying that one version is the real Minecraft. Now, while there are differences, most of the time they are pretty much the same thing. I have my own preference. I do prefer Java Edition, but I used to play Bedrock Edition quite a lot. And that was because my computer couldn't actually run Java Edition back then. I wanted to play Java. I think the main reasons that I wanted to play Java had to do with two things: villagers and redstone. And it's just that, especially with villagers, I don't like villagers in Bedrock Edition. They're difficult to deal with, and they just don't behave like they do in Java Edition. They're just so much more difficult. And also, I was having issues with another thing in Bedrock Edition: despawning of mobs. And these were mobs that were named. They just kept disappearing on me. And I didn't want to keep losing mobs that I had. Now, I know this was a chunk border issue, which was a problem in the past in Java Edition, but it got fixed, but then it was in Bedrock Edition. You know, I haven't looked into it. I don't know if it is fixed now. But losing those mobs, those named mobs, was a pain. I absolutely hated it. But I think the biggest thing, or the biggest reason I play Java Edition now is because of modding as well as the shaders that you can use. So as you can see, I am using complementary shaders. I have added a couple of mods that I do use, including Zero's Map. I love this thing. Whoops, a little zoomed. Oh, too far. But yeah, this thing's amazing. I love having this map, and FreeCam as well. And I did get a question because I posted a couple of pictures on my main channel in the community tab about using FreeCam and Zero's Map, a world map that is. And they asked how they can get it. So I got them both. I downloaded them both from Modrinth. Made sure I had Fabric installed as well as Fabric API. And that's it. That's all I needed. With that, I can use it. But of course, I haven't even looked into if there are versions for Bedrock. I don't think so. But there may be something similar in Bedrock Edition. But don't take my word on this, because I'm not currently playing Bedrock Edition. That does not mean that I do not like Bedrock Edition. There are things that I prefer in Bedrock Edition, including things like Trident Killers for mob farms, great for XP. And the other thing is render distance. I love the render distance in Bedrock Edition. It's just absolutely incredible. Bedrock Edition also tends to run more smoothly for me. So I think that's because Java Edition tends to be more resource heavy than Bedrock. And Bedrock is more optimized for Windows, really. Well, it's used on many platforms. Java is not console edition at all. But that comment, going back to that comment, it's how would I say this? Elitist. It's elitist to think that because you play Java, you are better. Or because a tutorial which applies to both Bedrock and Java Edition was recorded in Bedrock, it can be disregarded. The information is valid for both. It works for both. It's just silly to take that position and act like, oh, this is in Bedrock Edition, this thing is worthless. Oh, hello, dog. Wolf. So, yeah, I don't really agree. I don't agree with that position at all. So, what do you think? In this dark forest now. What do you think? Do you play Bedrock Edition or Java Edition? Let me know in the comments below. And do you have this opinion that one is better than the other? I mean, I have my own opinion. I feel that they both have their advantages and disadvantages. So I don't feel one is better in particular than the other, just for certain things. And I use Java because I want the mods, the little mods that I use, what few that I use, as well as the shaders. And I will be using Replay Mod in Season 2 of Labyrinthum because I've got some big projects. And I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time recording the progress, like updates, because I'm going to be building several houses at a time. Yeah. But anyways, let me know in the comments below what you think. If you like videos like this, then please consider subscribing to this channel as well as my main one. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.